Hi guys, it's me, Phil from the Book Network. Um, Quick video for you guys because I have something very exciting for you. If you're an author, if you're trying to get published, or you're thinking about, if you're finishing up your book and you're getting ready to submit to publishers, then stick around because I have a free resource for you that's going to be really, really useful. This is something that when I started the Book Network in 2020, something that I wanted to help authors with. The submissions process is horrendous. Unless you have some kind of contact in the sort of publishing world already, it's really, really tough. It's hard to cut through and get noticed by people and to start having the sorts of conversations that you want to have. It took me years, honestly. And part of that is because it's so hard to know where to look, right? You go onto Google and you search publishers in London or agents in London or agents in New York or wherever you're from. And you get some results back, but there isn't really a centralized place that you can go to and find everybody that you could possibly send your work to. So what we've tried to do is create that. While we don't have any agents included in this database, we do have a huge number of indie publishers, over 800. So what I hope this free database will provide is just a time-saving tool for you guys to access and go ahead and find the publishers that hopefully want to publish your work. So what do I mean by independent publishers? Generally, it just means publishers who you can submit your work to as an author without needing a literary agent to submit the work on your behalf. So if you were to try and submit your work to, let's say, Penguin, you wouldn't be able to do that unless you had a literary agent, or your submission would certainly not be taken seriously if it did not come through an agent. So independent publishers, there are still some brilliant independent publishers out there. Just because you can submit to them directly doesn't necessarily mean they're bad publishers. It just means they operate in a different way. They do tend to range quite drastically in sort of size and scale, and the way they operate on a smaller level as well. But some of the biggest publishers in the United Kingdom are indie publishers, so it doesn't necessarily mean you'll be less successful or you'll sell fewer books. So yeah, hopefully that clears that up. I mean, if you're struggling with understanding the publishing landscape, please feel free to come onto the Book Network website, get in touch, and we can help you navigate the journey a little bit, because it is a bit of a minefield, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to make my head smaller so that you can see what I'm referring to here. Here's the database. All you do is click here, or fill out this form just down here. Whoops, I've skipped ahead there. Just drop in your email and give us consent to send it to you, and you'll receive an email right away with your free database. And it's as simple as that. I hope it allows people to sort of save years of their life, because I wasted many of mine hunting on Google and trying to find people that were not exactly easy to find, let's say. But that's publishing. So Yeah, come and get it. It's at thebooknetwork.co.uk/get published. Let me know if it's useful. Let me know if there's anything else that you would include in there. We had to remove email addresses. We had that, but with GDPR and things like that, we weren't allowed to include the direct emails to submit, which is a shame because that would have saved even more time. But I think it's good that rather than just go ahead and email every single publisher on that database, I think it's good that you have to click through and look at the website and make sure actually that it is a good fit for what you're for what you've written, because there's no point in submitting your thriller to a children's publisher or vice versa. So yeah, it's good to do a little bit of due diligence, get a feel for them. Maybe you may not even like the look of them anyway, so it's good to check them out, do your research before you go ahead and submit your work. But yeah, that's it from me. I've kept you long enough, so I'm going to go now. But yeah, go ahead and enjoy it. Hopefully you'll get the desired result. All right, thank you guys, and good luck with your writing.